Bano Qudsia writes in her books, "One dies with someone and one does not die without someone. Your mother has felt the pain of your coming and going in this world. A guy who talks less and a girl who talks more is the best pair. Love is the story of the faithful and a minor event in the life of the unfaithful. Don't get discouraged when you hear things against you. Noise is made by players, not spectators. Believing in God, sometimes you get what you don't expect. Half of the sorrows of life are bought by a person by placing false expectations on others. Man never gets out of the grip of grief. Happiness is just a break from exhaustion. Stop fearing people. God gives respect, not people. If you want to learn something, learn to be silent. Otherwise, words mean thousands. Those who go forward never remember those left behind. When good times began to come to a person, even the outsiders seem to be theirs. Being alone is better than being in bad company. Success is the goal of those who trust in God. Sometimes there is no reason, just like that a person gets tangled in the wheel of life like a thread of silk. Life will always teach you lessons that are not covered in books. A man does not look down on a woman and considers it ignorance, but both seek respect and dignity. Many people will be afraid of themselves if they see their character in the mirror. No matter how much love is tied to a relationship, if the respect and consideration goes away, the love also goes away. When people learn to write, they will write briefly, and when they learn to speak, they will often be silent. That will be the age of real peace and maturity. Every human being, male or female, is a lord from within. It is the desire of every lord that someone come into his life who does not associate anyone else with him. Sometimes the evil of the wedding meal is that the father of Karabeti spends his whole life just for the meal of that time. A woman has a great strength of persistence. The only way to live peacefully in this world is that every person has a vast cemetery where he can bury the mistakes and shortcomings of people. Some people only have money. A certain time is fixed for every relationship and every love. If that time passes, that relationship and love ends. If a man wants to never leave a woman's heart, he should respect his wife in private and in front of the world. Unsolicited love tastes like spoiled wine. Don't get discouraged if people don't accept you, because people often leave things they can't value. Don't make yourself a prisoner of the past. It was a life lesson, not a lifelong sentence. If the memory of someone comes to your mind again and again, then understand that that person also remembers you, because there is a path from heart to heart. A woman starts lying about her age when her face starts telling the truth. First find sweetness in your own heart, then you will find sweetness in every heart. If there is a successful doctor in this world without a degree, it is a mother. If what you want is not found, then, once you have found what you want, look for it. God listens to the story full of sorrows with great attention. He makes some sorrows sweet, and he also solves some confusions. But if all the sorrows are solved, then the conversation between man and him stops. If you want to achieve something in life, think more for others than yourself. The true meaning of love is to let go of your desires and live for others. There are those who hurt hearts, and there are those who provide solace. There are those who avoid love, and there are those who embrace it. Love has its trials. Love has its journey. Someday, we will have to understand all of these. Don't try to attain love. Love will find you itself. Life has sorrows and joys. We just need to learn to be grateful. Love can only be felt. It cannot be explained. Priceless relationships reside in the depths of the heart, which cannot be forgotten. Love is a deal. There is a difference in love. There are those who fulfill love, and there are those who face its setbacks. Look within yourself, and there you will find the true God. When love becomes an integral part of life, it transforms into devotion. A person lives until the conclusion of their story. For those who love, every moment becomes familiar. It is better to learn to laugh than to cry. Light and darkness exist only in our hearts. Subscribe your channel, more interesting videos.